to create peaceful negotiations with the existing states. What are your positions on that? As I'm also referring this example, just to kind of give it a little bit of ground. I saw the Praxis guy, the guy who started Praxis posted the picture with a gun, aiming at the tier, at a human shaped form, saying that we're ready to reclaim our land or something like that, and currently reclaim our territories. And then another guy, Daniel from the Network States group, said, "Hey, are you serious about this?" And the other guy's like, "Yes, I am. I'm always serious." So where does that go? Where like the boys haven't really played enough with guns when toy guns when they were little, go into that place where we're kind of trying to build new systems and new ways of collaboration between humanity rather than kind of playing the old game. What are your thoughts on that? That's a tricky one.
Wow, I missed this update about Praxis. It's funny. It tells you something, right? That you can change the tool, you can change the container, but humanity is on its own path. And that's what I say a lot of times. Is you can utilize decentralization, you can use fiat, you can use crypto. At the end of the day, quote
Right.
unquote, the issues don't come from necessarily from the tool, but comes from how humans use it. But on that note, I think one person that was sharing with me the how to create a trust fund from the Jersey um, legal manual, which is Jersey is this little island in UK that has been kind of like adopting a certain legal framework, very almost similar to San Marino in Italy. And you can create trust fund based on this humanitarian international law that is active in Jersey with this manual. And one thing that he mentioned is we gain very we gain recognition through collaboration with the system. So it was really important for them to support the current system at a local level and be able to receive recognition for their service, for their collaborations, for whatever added value they brought within the umbrella of the name of this specific kind of entity connected to this container of the Jersey legislation. And that to say that collaboration is extremely important, um, and is also at the foundation another decentralized ethos of the Web3 space that should take priority over competition, just to shake the status quo a little bit, which perhaps it would remove also the problem of fixing projects and creating new projects, and perhaps to create less fragmentation and create more unity in the space, if people have more of that mindset. And then just on also understanding that humans are humans, and sometimes we need also unfortunately protection, and sometimes having a gun is the last way to protect yourself, especially in places that you might be far away, or you're in the jungle somewhere, you never know, or in a foreign country, so you might not understand the culture or know how to defend yourself. I found myself, face to face with people with the cartel and other situations that sometimes I would be, happy to know that there was someone with a gun defending myself. I know that Prospera utilizes Israeli private forces to protect Prospera. And besides that, I mean, unless you're a professional, I would not go down to the rabbit hole or pointing a gun to anyone, not even as a joke.
Thank you for this. Thank you. Nadia, do you have anything to add to this edgy topic?
Mm, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. Yeah. I mean, I'd like to choose some peaceful negotiations as much as possible, of course, so that we don't continue the route that we've been on. The purpose of creating such new structures is to really develop new types of human collaboration rather than fighting. Because we need to.
It's, it's just a bit hard for me to talk about the war because I'm from Ukraine, and yeah, I moved because of the war from Ukraine, and now I try to find a place where I can actually feel that I belong to, and maybe because that's why I started looking to network states and to all this organizations, because everywhere where I go, I feel like it's not my place, and it's not my country, it's not my people. But in the end of the day, I feel like this violence and cruelty that goes together with guns, and uh, just something about humans, and you can overcome it only by educating people and creating an environment that can help people not to use violence and to protect themselves. But yeah, it's very complicated topic, I think.
Thank you for mentioning that you're from Ukraine. I thought you're from like non-Slavic countries because I read your name as Nadia, but now I know you're Nadia. And
Yeah, but it's Nadia because in Ukraine it's like in Ukrainian translation is Nadia, but yeah, my name is in Russian Nadia. Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
Nadia then. Yeah, I'm currently living with a Ukrainian, and we're it's never one day that we don't talk about this current situation and trying to kind of put it closer to let's see peace between us. Even like on the individual level. Which is super difficult because I've not been associated with my country since I was 16. So it's like what but generally it's one of the hardest topics out there, and one of the reasons why I'm most passionate about getting this network statey environment together, so that I do feel home at any place and I'm choosing to, let's say, bring into that network rather than having to come back to home where I don't feel safe at in terms of a lot of things.
I feel you, yes, and for you, and yeah, and I completely understand you. Yeah, so it would be nice to find this amazing network country somewhere.
Yeah,
state.
I mean, it's a work in progress, and it would take years. So I guess we're in the very initial aspects of it, and it's not the time to give up or think that it's not possible. It's just to look forward and to know that the future is bright and it's coming. Okay, switching gears to the last question, and then we wrap up. Look, there's this is suggested by Ziv. This topic, where's the line between this like ego-driven, longevity, accelerate, like get my life, like don't die, like live for many 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 years and be this like alpha guy, in this humanity rather than just wellness and spirituality and being connected with oneself, being content and not depressed. Depression is a really, really big issue right now. I don't know a lot of people who are not depressed at this time, unfortunately. And how do we kind of, find that balance between this ego-driven, I want to live longer, and hey, let me live a healthy life. Francesca, you're muted.
Yeah, absolutely. I work in longevity, and there is this distinction, the distinction between improving health span, the quality of health span, and the potential lifespan extension. My idea to this is, I think, I don't think that longevity is only for rich people and is accessible. The foundation to longevity are accessible to all individuals, honestly. Besides, of course, people that are going through, major traumatic experience, and this, I think, the what is happening through pop-up cities and this focus that is being brought to longevity, biohacking, et cetera, rejuvenation, and Brian Johnson all of this is helping us, and it's helping governments, it's helping the brands to actually start changing the way that they sell food, the way they sell products. And that's super important, right? We need a larger scale involvement from everyone to be able to start changing that narrative and products at a larger scale that are better for us. People have become more informed of what they're eating, what they are exposed to, and I think it was a consequence to this movement becoming more mainstream, that we start really asking why is this ingredient in this product, especially if it's for children, and how can we change that? And people kind of also got got on the streets to be able to share their discontent with some of these ingredients and malpractices, and with the focus of changing how our healthcare system is organized, which is vital, from a symptom based focus care to a preventative focus care, which is super important. And I think that with the new technologies, as we're moving forward, we'll be able to have more and more the ability to check our health and become be kind of responsible also of our own data, as these infrastructures become more and more better, and AI also give us better insights. So I'm excited about this part. Also because I always felt like I want more time, and more time, and I want more time spent well as well, quality time. So I'm almost 40 years old, and I haven't had a baby, and I want like to have a baby. And if you might understand, the quest of a woman is like, you finally meet, get at 40 years old, you figure it out what you like and what you don't like, and then practically you're expired at the end of your life cycle, quote unquote, or the peak of your life cycles. So I don't believe that, and I think this is also changing this narrative, and it's super important, especially the changes for women involved.
Cool, thank you.